so cold, I'm so grown, I'm so weird. I'm so sure of my time is designed to twinkle and bleed. As the valley fills with darkness, shadows fade and run. I can make a drop from me.
Hello, 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 hello. Let's see what this is doing. Hello, 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 hello. Tanya, can you hear me? Oh yeah, I can hear myself now. Amazing. All right. Aries season, the cardinal element of the fire signs. Okay? The time of laying low, keeping quiet is over. We are in the fire sign. We are in the cardinal fire sign. We are in the most cardinalist of the cardinalist of the cardinalist file right now. So we're going to do a couple things. First thing I'm going to do is turn off my girl Azalea, because Facebook be trying to play us. They be trying to mute our stuff when we're playing other artists. But before I do that, I want to think about Miss Azalea Banks, AB, the one. That is the exact energy of Aries season. Bold, brash, rude, rugged, raw. That's going to be the energy, right? So we're going to get into it. And it's going to be, I think, a crazy reading. And I'm here for it. Totally here for it. So last week, we had our super moon. Oh, this is out. This is cool. Okay, those are out. Excellent. We had our super moon. We were still, we weren't in Aries season yet. We were a day ahead. And it was still that time of laying low, as I said earlier. But that time is over. It is time to think about you. It is time to put yourself first. You know, Aries is a very generous sign, but Aries is also a very selfish sign at the same time, right? They are definitely about the I, right? And that's the exact energy that you want to take into this season, okay? So we're going to just read a little bit from my favorite book, the only astrology book you'll ever need. And we're going to just talk just a little bit about Aries. So Aries is a masculine sign. Like I said, the element is fire. The Equality is cardinal, right? So it was a crazy day, Tanya. So what we know in astrology is that, the cardinal signs are the signs that lead us into the energy. They're like the big brother, the big sister of that particular element, right? And so Aries is active. We know that it's energetic, it's impulsive, it's optimistic, it's open to change and new experiences. And so it's ruled by the planet Mars, right? And so we know that Mars was the ancient Greek god of war. So again, this is going to be, even though this is going to be a very ram energy, right? Aries is the ram, right? So you are, like I said, you're going to come out of that humble brag period. It's going to be time for you to not only brag on yourself a bit, but stand up for yourself even more, right? Put some bass in that voice. Okay. The dominant keyword for Aries is I am, as I said, right? And then the polarity is Libra. So I am a Libra. So what that means is that Aries and Libra are direct opposites on the zodiac wheel, right? So as I said, Aries is a me first, Libras is a we first for the most part, right? And so Aries tendencies strongly project their own personalities and can be very self-oriented, which is what I just said. Libra, which is Aries opposite, is the sign of partnership. Natives of Libra feel incomplete without a partner, lover, and strive for happiness as pairs, right? It's the part of the body that's ruled by Aries is the head. So again, Aries people are prone to headaches and things of the head. Their lucky day is Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday. Hey, Aries, it's your lucky day. And then, okay, no, it ain't your lucky number, but it's your lucky day. The birthstone is diamond. And then their special color is red, again, for fire, for excitement, right? And good cities for Aries people: Florence, Naples, Marseille, England, Germany. The flowers for them are geraniums. And then, as we talked about, the animal that is ruled by Aries is the ram. Okay. And so the danger, what I like about this book is that it gives like little things for people to look out for. The danger for Aries people is harm from fire and sharp instruments. They're also prone to accidents involving high speed and tend to get into violent and dangerous situations. So yes, that is definitely true, because again, you're the cardinal sign, right? You're the leader, so you're going to be just like extra hype, right? You're going to be extra hype. You're going to be the loudest one in the room for the most part, right? The first voice and the last voice. So we're going to flip it tonight. We're going in a little bit of a different order of the cards. We're actually going to start with the goddesses tonight. We're going to stick with the goddesses. We still got a couple more days of Women's History Month. Well, what y'all know about that ASMR? Do you know about ASMR? When I was just crunching the ice, I was just thinking about ASMR. If you don't know what it is, look it up. But they do things like, okay, there's people that like get off on different sounds and things like that. I don't know enough about it to talk about it, but anyway, that made me think about that. Okay, so we are starting with the goddesses. So first card out of the deck is Rhiannon. All right. See, just what we were saying. First card out of the deck is Rhiannon, and Rhiannon is all about doubt. So hey Vanessa, hey Audrey. So what did we say, right out the gate? We wanted to be not paying attention to doubt. We want to be going through with our ideas. We want to put ourselves first and have faith in ourselves. So that's going to be the vibe, I think, for the whole reading. So we're going to put this here because that's going to be the theme. That's going to be the vibe. And then I wrote down, before I even started, some words came to me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Revolution, breakout, humble brag, and fire. So revolution. So one of the things that I was hearing around revolution was also things being sort of shaken up in your life that you think are outside of your control, and you think they're actually bad things, but it's actually going to end up to be for the good. Right. So again, that first card out of the deck was the goddess of Rhiannon. And right out the gate, they're telling us no matter what goes down, do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt your guides. Do not guide that you're protected. Okay. Whatever your faith is, whatever your religion is, you want to just lean into that and lean away from doubt. Okay. I'm going to pull one more goddess card. And this is going to be the goddess that we ask to assist us through this Aries season. Wow. Hestia again. So Hestia has to do with the home, taking care of home, feeling nurtured, creating a loving environment, right? That is what Hestia is about. It's not clear to me yet what her role is going to be in the reading, but by the end of it, we'll know. Another theme of the night from the Andinkra symbol deck. Thank you. Independence. Leg of a hen. Just one card. One card. Just one card. Thank you. Heart, a coma. So we got this before. Oh, no. This was on a different call that I pulled that card. That's right. Okay. So our Andinkra symbol deck, our African ancestors, the creators of civilization, the birthplace of humanity, are telling us about independence from the expression Fahodi en, I can't pronounce that, but it says independence comes with hard work. Independence comes with hard work. It's so funny because in this country, we have this dichotomy, this myth of the rugged individual, right? Forging out on your own, not asking for help, being almost tossed and turned in a sea of confusion, a sea of our own making, right? We are supposed to be independent, but at the same time, we're reared to be codependent. So there's just this constant doubt, right? Who am I? Where do I belong? What should I be doing? Who should I be with? Blah, 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 right? Aries, I am all about me. We talked about that in the beginning of this conversation. And here we are at independence. Aries, which is the complete opposite of Libra, which is about balance and equality and compromise. Aries is the opposite of Libra. Libra is the opposite of Aries. Where is that battle within yourself? Where is that struggle, that constant struggle of isolation and over assimilation with people, places, and things? Or are you completely tied into who other people feel you should be? And that's where the doubt comes in. Fa Wu Di. Good, I pronounced it right. Freedom, emancipation, independence. Your soul is yearning for spaces, systems, relationships, and ways of living that create an optimal environment for you to achieve freedom. Freedom is taken, not given. How are you going to achieve yours? Freedom is not free. What would your life look like if you were truly free? How can I create freedom? My goodness, it is going to be an interesting night. First card out of the Endinkra deck is saying freedom is not free. The things, the ways that we used to be able to move, we cannot move like that anymore. This message has been, this is not a new message. This is not a new message. The foils of Aries. How can you, for those of you that might be Aries, sun, moon, or rising, how can you look to your exact opposite and learn? Aries are so darn stubborn. My mother's an Aries. Her birthday was Saturday. How can you learn in the same way that Libras need to learn from Aries how to stand up for ourselves, how to set boundaries, blah, blah, blah? How can particularly Aries, moon, rising, and sun, how can you learn from your opposite? How can you learn from the person, place, or thing that is the complete opposite of you? Where are you being stubborn? Where are you being rigid? Where are you being too damn independent? Aries, sun, moon, rising. Use this Aries season to push yourself forward. Freedom is not free. Next, Endinkra symbol card. What is this? I gotta put my glasses back on. Akoko name, leg of a hen. The hen treads on her chicks, but she does not kill them. The hen treads on her chicks, but she does not kill them. I don't know what that means. Let's see what they say. Charter, understanding. Oh, no, that's not it. Nurturing discipline. So again, isn't that interesting that the independence card falls under the doubt card and the card about nurturing falls under Hestia, who is about nurturing? There is a need to assert your boundaries in a firm and nurturing way. I can't. I'm done. Being both protective and corrective is an ideal goal of a parent. Learn to apply this skill to many aspects of your life and relationships. Teach people how to treat you. Enforce now and reap the rewards later. Lead by example. The beautiful part of Aries, the leader. Aries, the champion. When I think about my mother and how she would roll up to that school if something was happening. Aries, first one to jump in to protect you. First one, right? My mother, an immaculate judge of character. Immaculate. Lead by example. Tap into that Aries energy within you. This is for everybody now, not just sun, moon, rising. Find out where Aries is in your chart and see how you can hone that quality in to work for you and to lead others. That's right. I know your mother's an Aries too. Yeah, they'll throw down, you do not mess with the child of an Aries at all. Okay. My mother was an Aries. My father was a Leo. Okay. I mean, the most fieriest of the fire. Last Endinkra symbol card. Akoma, Akoma, Akoma. Heart, patience, and tolerance. The heart is a universal symbol representing love in all its forms. Love has been the through line for these readings, particularly the last 3 readings that I did. It's always been this thing of love in here. Patience and tolerance. Your heart is the purest compass in mapping your joy. Are you listening to what it tells you? Do you know what the voice of your heart sounds like? Take time to understand the motivations for your desires and purify your intentions to help manifest them. Yes. Yes. And I wrote, do everything with love. And that's the work. Those are the things that I've been pulling apart through Capricorn season, through introspective Pisces season, right? This purification, right? What we know about spirit work is that fire purifies. Fire purifies. So again, we got Aries coming through and talking to us through the deck. Fire purifies. Right? Take the time to understand the motivations for your desires. What is it that's pushing you forward? Who is it for? Is it for attention? Is it for, what is it? Who are you trying to be? What are you trying to prove? Additional meanings for this card. See the heart of the matter. Let your heart decide. Value your emotions. I love how Aries is coming through on their own reading. I don't think I've done a reading yet that's been so strong with coming through on their own behalf. But who would it be but not an Aries, right? So the tarot card that is associated with the Aries is the Emperor, right? The Emperor. This usually means that one will get help from an older, wiser man. It can also mean a sternness, a settledness, a cantankerousness, right? It could be the energy that you need to pull in, or it could be the energy that's being aimed at you. So we're going to pull one card for Aries people out of the Rider-Waite deck. Thank you. We want to be careful that we're not getting too caught up in illusions this month. Again, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Whatever you've been allowing yourself to believe, however you've been moving, it just has not been beneficial. You're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Right? You're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. But you don't want to let yourself get too into materialism. You don't want to let your greed overcome what you're actually here to do. Okay. Very simple, short read right out the gate. You want to trust yourself. You want to call in the goddess Rhiannon. You can also call in the goddess Hesta, right? The overall message is be like an Aries. It's the same thing that I said in the beginning of the reading before we even got into all this, right? So that's the message. That's the message. Maybe wearing some red throughout this season, working on feeling more powerful, more centered, more all about you. We're going to be in this Aries energy from March 21st, which was last week, to April 20th. So you got a while to sort of bring in this fire. Bring in this fire. If you're still kind of wonky about what you want 2019 to be, really use Aries season to hone in and find out what it is that gets you fired up, right? Sacred stones, again, bloodstone is a beautiful stone. Maybe getting your hands on some bloodstone, taking it in when you take a bath, putting it on either the side of the tub or rubbing it when you start to feel nervous. You can also work with Archangel Sarakiel. She is the archangel for the sign of Aries. Okay. And Sarakiel is all about creative ideas, seeking solutions to problems, facing personal challenges, feeling low in spirits, and recovering from diseases. So again, we want to be like Jim Morrison and the Doors. Okay. We want to be all about the fire. We want to be all about lighting the fire. Now I'm hearing like all of these references, like we didn't start the fire, right? Like we need to start the fire. We need to get fired up. We need to get fired up, okay? Because we have just been way too in our comfort zone, okay? And it's not cute. All right. One more card. I'm hearing one more card, and then we're wrapping it up. If you don't start the fire, someone will start it and end it for you. Paying attention to also phone communication this month. We're coming to the end of Mercury retrograde, but we're not quite there yet. Last card out the deck. Last card out the deck for Aries season. What is the final word? What is the final word? Just one card. Thank you. King of Cups, upside down, King of Cups, upside down. So again, a need to control your emotions. A need to take on the qualities of a king. All right. King of Cups, upside down. All the good stuff just leaking out. All the good stuff just leaking out, right? So we know what to do. We know the goddesses we can call on. We know the crystals we can get our hands on. Yeah. So that's it. That's Aries season. In other news, I will be at the Artist Co-op in New York City, reading from my book, From Ashes to Angels Dust, A Journey Through Womanhood, Saturday evening, 7 o'clock. So if you're in New York, come see me. Come check your girl out. Come support. What else? Of course, as always, all of my past readings are on the Magic Hours on my YouTube page. I am Zoe Flowers on Instagram, Divine by Design on the Twitter, and I am Zoe Flowers on LinkedIn. So if you want readings, hit me up. We'll schedule it. We'll get it going. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have an amazing Tuesday.